I mean, to be fair, like you can bring kits, so. All right, we squad ready, so we going. I totally forgot to mention throw mine. Have I introduced you to our Lord and Savior, throw mine, Katara?
No.
Okay. All right, dodge the blues, get to the green.
Oh my gosh.
All right, blues under the boss. Dodge blues. And get to the green. Blues under the boss. And this boss just like AFKs for so long.
She just stands there. What?
Yeah, like he's such a nothing boss there. Alright, get to the green. Blues under the boss. Y'all doing a great job. Blues under the boss. Get to the green. Wow, that was a big yeet. Was that shadow? Was that the shadow gust?
Oh, did I throw something? Yeah.
I just saw all the seekers get yeeted so far.
That was Shadow Dust. I was just hitting my skills. I wasn't even watching them get eaten.
Shadow gust is a good button.
It is very cool.
Alright, so if you are over here, make sure you're getting these greens. Otherwise, our friends will die. Oh, they're dying anyway. I'm gonna go and read. Oh, I can't go.
Why am I attuned to the red pylon? This is so sad.
Because you were slow, apparently.
Apparently. I did need to uncrouch, so that may be the reason.
Alright, we're gonna break this break bar and we're gonna go and help over at red. Lovely, and we're going back to our spot by the wall.
Why would we ever fight it in the middle of
Right,
arena? We're just fight it over here.
And we have one of them break bars that we mentioned. And it immediately broke. Green, blue's under the boss. I think I just blocked one. Crazy. Alright, get to that green, gamers. Alright, I am Jay chillin' on the spice. It's a little bit hot over here. I have blues under my feet, that's kind of funny. And get to the green that's about to appear. There it is, get to the green. Lovely. Blues under the bar.
Really?
And what's the DPS? The DPS is pretty good. Not bad.
Haven't practiced the DPS on this in a while because things usually die too fast.
And faced. Beautiful. Yeah, yeah. You don't get much practice in open world apart from like bosses and stuff, eh?
Yeah.
But you almost always do top damage if you do the rotation well. And it's kind of fun. Get to the green. No, get to the green. Alright, and break the break bar. Nice.
Oh.
Alright, we are entering spin cycle. So this is the spiciest bit of the fight. So we not only have the 3 spicy slices, but right now we are going to get a green at the same time as a break bar. So get to the green, that's such a polite green. And break the break bar. Nice. And we are moving. Get to the green. Gonna show up real soon. Where is it? There it is. Get to the green.
Okay, back it. Wow,
And
you just ported me, man. That's so sad.
moving. No. Alright, get to the green. And break this break bar. Great work on that. We're moving again. Did we get a safe green? Oh my god, we did get to the green. Oh my god, the boss died. Wow. Here you go, gamers. We killed it. Is anyone surprised? I'm not surprised. Also, woo!
Is there an achievement for 0 deaths?
Nice.
There is, yeah, there's an achievement for finishing each of these bosses with no one in your party dying.
Shiny.
Also, I have the Bow of Truth bug.
What?
Sometimes Bow of Truth bugs and it just turns into like a pet and it just follows you around doing nothing. Like, it'll be there, I think, for the rest of the thing. It's quite funny. Anyway, so line up by the chest and look towards the arrow marker. We're going to take a quick screenshot. And my bow is like standing in front of me. That's kind of
Time to
funny.
do some
I'm
real
holding
damage.
it. There we go.
Now I'll have to make another one.
Glorious. Let's move on. Thank you, Rantis. Appreciate you, dog.
Footprints. They came through here.
Okay, so what are we going to want in here? We're gonna want a little bit of Speedy. And a little bit of Connie Clear.
It's a layer.
I feel good.
As to layers teleport you.
You'll have to hit much harder.
Yes, they are basically just for getting around if you like enter the instance and everyone's at the last boss or something like that. You can also use them to reinforce your armor. Alright, so
Oh,
down here
Interesting.
we are capturing capture zones. You've probably done shit like this in open world, except not as many as Quick. That's probably about the only difference. So 3, 2, 1, go.
What a fast explanation.
This is pretty nothing, burger. So once we kill this last couple of spirits here, a champion spirit is going to spawn, and that is going to signal the actual sort of start of the event, so to speak.
Some of them only take Condi damage.
They gain an effect occasionally that basically just gives them a shield. Alright, we need to be on the lookout for these capture zones though, because otherwise we're going to lose.
Ow.
So general wisdom, gamers, is stay in the capture zone that you are in, and I am going to be running on ahead, slapping my little firebrand feet on the ground, trying to get to the next one.
No. Sorry, I'm gonna get out of the circle. That did not help.
Oh, it's you. Get over here, get over here. If you're right next to a new one, just go to the new one. We haven't failed yet. That's very good. Oh, how polite. 2 in a row right here. Now do remember there are adrenal mushrooms to reset any long cooldowns you have if you're using portals or anything like that. Oh yeah, pro tip. Next time you come here, you can bring your thief portal and you can like drop one end of it like here, and then when you're in like another one somewhere else and you see one appear where we just like where you dropped it, you can drop it like get the other end of your portal and people immediately appear in the other one. Or actually no, they don't, because it's a thief portal and nobody ever sees it.
You'll be invisible. I don't know if you can capture these while invisible. The open world ones, maybe.
Yeah, as far as I'm knowing. Regardless, attacking, like hitting something with a strike, breaks stuff, so you just attack something. Bloodfiend OP. Your Bloodfiend, I think it's Avara's Bloodfiend, gave me a target to teleport to. It was big.
Teleports to one thing. Whoa, oh my god, okay.
Well, I have a teleport, but it needs me to target an ally, because I'm a guardian, and I need to be protecting someone if I want to teleport. That's not true.
You
Guardian
can
has
protect Bloodfiend.
Guardian has like a couple of teleports for some reason.
Should we be worried about these champs?
Oh no, none of the enemies in here are worried. They all despawn when we win, and they respawn if you kill them. So yeah, they're just kind of harassment. I'm sure this would have been hard once upon a time, but power creep has just kind of trivialized it completely.
Oh, it's right there.
Noom. Alright, we got like 2 more to capture. I just saw Cedars clearing movement impairing conditions with Druid Staff 4. That's huge. I never actually remember that it does that, and like, I don't know, I just never use it for that purpose. Probably like my least used Druid Staff
The bodies were
button.
dumped here a long time. These people died horribly. They're confused, angry.
I'm surprised anyone else in the party gets to talk in this.
Alright, gamers.
Now
Stand
I'm
by.
trying to do my party.
Ready, stack up. So we are line of sighting all of these ads. Basically just making them stack up for us.
How dare they use a shield?
And kill that one over there, and then we are done there. Alright.
Did Sabathun murder these villagers on
So
their
this here
streets
is basically the capture zones that we were dealing with before, but we are now
There's a
running
chill
away
in
from
the air.
Death Fog.
Something's not right.
It was already not crouched.
So as we run, you're going to encounter walls. These walls can be killed, so you kill the walls, and yeah, that's pretty much it. If you are a healer, you are hanging out with me in the capture zones, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
So it's capture things and run.
Yep. But if you aren't a healer, you don't really worry about capturing things unless you are like you'll run through them so that they'll get a few ticks, but like don't worry about capturing them properly. Like, so I'm in this one now, so just everyone moves on.
Okay. Destroy the wall. That makes sense. When you said a wall, I wasn't expecting a through wall.
Very cool.
I thought there'd be like brick walls that spawn. I'd have to destroy by kicking them.
So this time there's going to be 2 capture zones. Make sure that you walk through both of them.
Where's the other? Oh,
Up here.
up there. Okay.
If you're melee, you can actually stand at the very tip of that one and still reach the wall. And you've already captured it. Good job, everyone. So after this wall, there is going to be a gap. Make sure you jump and glide, otherwise you are going to die and we are going to laugh at you. Nice. There's going to be 3 this time. They're in a perfectly straight line. So just do a little run. So you make a little conga line going through all 3. And you can move on from that last one there. Just the healers are chilling now. And that is the last wall. Good work, everyone.
Thanks.
Quick march. Nice.
Quick march. Doesn't that mean you didn't get hit by any of the circles?
That means you finished it in under 2 minutes.
Oh, okay, no, I'm thinking of I cannot outrun those. So we are going to kill these ads real quick. We don't immediately go and murder anyone who's a bit newer to the game or a bit newer to avoiding random damage. And we're going to go into the courtyard.
Can we not remove that shield? That's so annoying.
You can, I believe, with Boon Strip. I think. If you hover over the effect when they've got it, it says something about it can be removed.
It says it can be removed, I guess. I don't know if I have a boon strip. I don't think I do in this build.
Yeah, no, you probably don't. Alright, so if you know where a button is, people, go and stand on your button. If you don't know where a button is, follow me.
Watch your step through here.
So across this jumping puzzle is a button. We cannot progress until somebody does this successfully.
No.
Alright, well, Pirate already has that. We have everyone by buttons, so stand on your buttons, gamers. Beautiful. So if you do not know where any buttons are, I'm going to just quickly mark them. So there's one under the stairs at Arrow. There's one up here where I am in this little gazebo thing. There's one up above across the jumping puzzle at Heart. There's one off the end of the wall at Square. And then the last one is kind of hidden between these crypts where the star marker is.
Oh, there's 4. 5.
There are 5 total, yeah. And now, if you need your infused soul mirror, this is where you get your infused soul mirror from this brazier. You must have a soul mirror already. That's cool. You'll find out soon. Part of your achievement. So open up this chest. In fact, actually, before you open this chest, if you've never raided before today, you'll want to make sure that you go into your inventory and just open all of the shit you just got from the first boss, because that will give you your Lost Art of Armor Crafting, which is going to unlock your Envoy 1 collection.
I
Ooh.
rushed to open the chest, it's so sad.
It's not a huge deal. It's really, really not a huge deal. It's like a very minor thing. It's a very minor thing. So every one of these that you open, you get one roll on each of these chests per week, and it will give you a chance at getting an ectoplasmic residue. You need 10 of them total to make one of the items for your collection. But you need to do like a lot of raids, so you're gonna get those ectoplasmic residues. All right. After we've looted that chest, we go up the bouncy mushroom to find another chest at the top of this pillar here. Loot that one for another chance at ecto, and then we go down through the archway.
Blaze seems to be running ahead, I assume.
There are only 3 chests for now. There will be one after we beat the last boss as well. The last one's down here. And then we're going to do a GG. And meet up that at the boss.
What if we need to not die?
You can GG and it doesn't like count it as dying for that achievement. It basically means you finished the boss fight with everyone alive. That's what it is checking.
No.
I mean, slash deaths. I have died 5,492 times. Play quite a lot of PvP.
Oh, hey. Anyway.
Yay.
I don't feel safe with the command.
Hang on, let me swap terms. Okay. So Gorthable here. This is Tongue Daddy, as we like to call him. He's a very nice fellow. Tongue Daddy. You heard right. Okay. Cedars, do you want to do the old Entangly boy, or do you want to not do the old Entangly boy? Cedars is like, English, please.
You still died less times than me somehow, so...
You got entangled. Okay, lovely. Thank you. That solves that. So this boss is pretty fun. He is one of the best examples of do big damage and skip mechanics. So when the fight starts, I'm going to run out to where his bootay is right now. He's going to turn around and start wailing on me. Everyone else, you are going to run right up to his grundle and put your toes on that red ring that you see when you target him. That is extremely important for this fight. He's a fairly large boss, and a mistake a lot of new players make is they get kind of intimidated by him and they stand a little bit further back because they can still hit him from quite far away. But you really want to stand with your toes on that red ring so that you are getting my boons. You're in my subgroup specifically. So that is just the instruction I've been giving recently, and it has been doing a yeah to smell the glory. It's been doing wonders for
Oh, no, don't
the
say
clear
that.
rate, or the clear speed, I should say. So other than that, you're not gonna have to worry about too much. There is a slam attack the boss does that will knock you down, but firebrands, we're gonna carry you. Don't even worry. And then after a few moments of wailing on the boss's booty, the boss is going to do the first real mechanic. So the first real mechanic is commonly known as goop. The boss is going to teleport to the center of the platform and start doing like this slammy slam with his fists. If you stand under them, you die very quickly. But if you stand in the goop patterns that he makes on the platform, you're also going to die very quickly. You occasionally take 50% of your HP as damage. So we are very simply going to not stand in the bad. Employ our was skills, and we're going to move around and not stand in the bad zones. A big thing that catches out a lot of players who are new to this fight is like backpedaling here. Try to not backpedal. You have a dodge that will get you way faster, like backwards way faster, and it means you don't have to like turn away and spend time not DPSing the boss. You can just dodge and then get right back to DPSing the boss. Really
Okay, well,
important.
Oh no.
Oh. It's really important to stick to the group for this phase as well, because while you are damaging the boss here, he's going to be basically retaliating at you. He's going to be striking you every time you strike him. So if you hit incredibly fast, you will die. No, as I said, no deaths will still work as long as everyone is alive at the end of the boss fight.
Okay.
So every time you strike the boss during the goop phase, you're going to take a hit of damage in return, and it is not like a percentage of the damage you deal, it's a flat amount. So stuff like Deadeye that hits really, really hard, but not really fast, generally you're going to be quite safe.
Okay.
Stuff like Firebrand, DPS Firebrand, that lays down like a symbol, and then like a Tome 4, and then like a whole bunch of other multi-hit attacks. Yeah, the Firebrand dies really quickly if they don't pay attention to what they're doing. Tome 1-4. The AoE that pulses. Yeah. We nerf Firebrand too much. Now they get a 4th tome. It's the Heal Scourge tome. It just teleports everyone to you and reses them. Okay, after the when we break the boss's break bar that it gains while it's doing the goop attack ends. We actually don't want to basically like immediately delete that break bar, because we want to like milk this attack and get a little bit of bonus DPS basically, because every moment that the boss is doing this attack delays the next attack that the boss does, which is a squad wipe, and we ideally would like to DPS the boss all the way to 66% before we get wiped. Ideally. Not the end of the world if we do wipe, but, you know. When we get the boss to 66%, he's going to forget whatever else he's doing, gain a shield, and stand in the middle of the platform. There will be spirits spawn at each of these markers that I have placed, and they're going to walk towards the center of the platform. If they reach the center of the platform, we lose. So, we have
it's one of those.
Yeah. We have got Cedars with Entangle, which is a big AoE immobilize, and they're basically going to stand in between Square and Heart and immobilize both of those for a long duration, while everybody else, goes around Arrow, Circle, Heart, Square, and murders. It's really important that we all go as a group and we do not bother Square or Heart before we need to start killing them, because just with the way Entangle works, we can actually interrupt the very, very long Entangle if we're not careful. So we'll just avoid them entirely until we get around to there.
Okay.
After the Spirits phase, we go back to DPSing the boss, and it's pretty much identical to the first DPS phase. The goop patterns will be different, but I don't expect anyone to have those memorized, so it's not really a big deal. Just look at your feet, don't stand in the bad. And the only new mechanic is going to be the Spectral Darknesses. These are probably one of the most dangerous mechanics in this fight, but they're quite kind of like insidious in their danger. So they don't like murder you outright or anything like that. So they are an orb, they have a health bar, you can kill them, and you should kill them if you are ranged. But they make a little blue AoE underneath them, and that blue AoE grows. And if you touch the blue AoE, you get ghosted. You'll have a little ghosty above your head. And that basically says that you do 90% reduced damage and take 50% additional damage. You basically don't get to exist as a player.
Oof.
Yeah, it is a big oof. So this is what really can wipe a lot of training groups. Is a lot of people are really bad at piloting their toon around the platform, and they will just walk headlong into a blue AoE. Don't be that player today. Try really hard to pay attention to where you're going, and yeah, don't get transformed into a potato. Oh god, I feel like there are some connotations there. Anyway.
I hope they're referencing Portal.
Yes, we're referencing Portal, yes. But yeah, if you get ghosted, you need to basically pick up 2 golden orbs around the arena, and that will remove your ghost. The golden orbs come from spectral darknesses, so if we have been dealing with them with our ranged players, that shouldn't be a hard thing to do. If we haven't been dealing with them with our ranged players, you may have to go and kill a spectral darkness yourself. Gamers, if you see someone fighting a spectral darkness, help them. They do 10% of their normal damage. Not a good time. Second Spirits phase is the same as the first, but there will still be spectral darknesses, so we try to use that sort of breathing room to kill a few of them as we go around. Oh. There are sad noises coming from our foster cat. Apparently Sharon's pants are scary. They're glorious. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know if you can really get... Those are socks, Sharon. Yeah, it is. They're very loud. They're extremely loud pants. We like loud pants. Anyway, in the last phase, after the second Spirits phase, there is again a new mechanic. There will still be Spectral Darknesses, but the new mechanic is called Eggs. It's a similar kind of deal to Spectral Darknesses. Like, it is a mechanic that will massively lower group DPS. So try really hard to avoid it. Everyone will get a red circle underneath them. You must dodge it, otherwise you get trapped in a Spirit Egg, and you must punch your way out with your 1 key. Your friends can also help you break out. Now,
Should we scream if we become an egg?
No, because they're going to be right there in front of everyone. We know that you got egged. We saw you.
Okay.
And you'll just naturally get broken out by all the cleave that happens at a boss's butt.
It's not one of those ones we need to shout so that people don't just ignore that you're in an egg.
There is definitely one of those in Doom, in the Doom CM, but that's quite a wee way in your future, probably.
Right.
So the only mechanic I haven't mentioned is the gliding mechanic. So if our DPS is putrid and bad and we cannot phase the boss, we will have to avoid his squad wipe. So we'll know that it's coming because he'll stop moving and start charging up an attack. The entire arena will become like covered in a yellow AoE. And our goal will be to kill one of these spirit walls around the edge of the arena. There are going to be spirit walls that will spawn when we start the fight. Yeah, he'll start to praise it. And after we kill the spirit wall, that will spawn an updraft that we can all go and glide on for a few moments. And we are going to basically... You don't want to just like go up and then return. You want to just sort of like go backwards and forwards on it for a while.
It's like the Heart of Thorns dragon. We've got to get off the damn platform and go chill in the air.
But to be quite frank, I'm not expecting we're going to need to do that. We'll see though. Give me a ready check, and then we'll get underway. Just a reminder, because I said this right at the start, when we run in here, everyone put your toes on the red ring. Yeah, you got it.
The red circle disappeared. Oh, there it is.
Alright, and we are on the booty. Get right in under his booty so you're not in the bad. And we're moving off his booty now. And we're moving further off his booty now. Oh, we broke that break bar already. That's not bad. That's fine. DPS is good. We're just going to keep doing that DPS as much as we can. Kitty, you're going to want to get back to the group.
Oh, we got back there. I feel like you all just became names. I cannot see them.
Yep, that is a common thing about Guild Wars group content. Okay.
I swear there are
so
people under the names, but some of them are just names.
we are all going to Arrow apart from Cedars. Thank you, Cedars. Next.
Oh my gosh, that was not the button I wanted to press.
We need some extra emotes, otherwise we are losing here. Alright, and we can move on to the last one. Good job, everyone. I'm going to position myself early.
It's not
Alright,
aces.
toes on the red ring, everyone.
It's dozens. Sick.
Alright, so we have the first of those darknesses just behind you there. If you are range, try and deal with that. It's not a huge deal because we are now on tag. Everyone gets a tag. And move off the pain. Make sure you stick the tag there. Ooh, kill the darkness. Work, and that break bar should probably get broken now. Ooh, get in there, res this guy, res this guy, res this guy. He's gonna die. Oh my god, y'all were too slow. Okay. We probably are not going to be phasing this. Make sure we go and res this last player that needs resing. We are breaking circle. Everyone go and break circle. I think we probably die. Jump! Go, 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 go. Ooh, clutch. Clutch as fuck. Yeah, not having quickness is going to massively lower our DPS. We're probably going to have to do that at least once on the next phase as well. Alright, so 7 or 6 more percent, and we have gotten through this phase. I see no ghosts. This is good. And 1 more percent, and phase. Okay, so starting at Arrow. Actually help clear this darkness here if you're in my sub real quick, so Cedars can get in position. Okay, well I'll just solo do it.
Oh,
It's
hang on.
fine.
The one that was me, that's what
Alright,
you
this
meant.
one is going to get to the boss if we don't kill it, or mob it, or something. Nope, we lose. Everybody GG. So we can't wait for the attack to just wipe us, but it's quicker to just GG. Okay, main thing that happened there was we lost a player to Goop, and we didn't res them quickly enough. I'll just say this now for anyone who's a little bit newer to group content. You may think that it's the healer's job to res people, because that kind of makes sense. But it's actually not the healer's job to res people, because they are healing you while you're resing that player. And if they're not healing you while you're resing that player, you are dying. So it is actually everyone but the healer's job to be doing reses. I'll just make that clear now.
Understood.
Once everyone is ready, we'll... Oh, look, I didn't have food or utility on. Big.
Food and utility is a good idea.
It's nice, you know, it's comfy. Oh look, some nice
I
food.
always
That
forget
makes it
because
bigger.
they like run out really quickly.
Yeah, yeah. Ascended food's pretty good though. Thank you for the ascended food, whoever popped that.
Oh.
Down. Right,
You don't
squad
need
is
to eat.
ready.
I can
I'm
I can
actually-
birthday cakes, but they're not very useful.
I'm gonna mobilize.
Thanks, sir.
Alright, I'm gonna chuck up another ready check just to make sure that everyone has taken their food of choice. Cool. Now we're gonna run in.
Outrun a centaur.
This is a very hard fight to be Deadeye on now.
Is it?
Some of the things you need to move so much.
suppose, yeah. I've done this on Deadeye quite a few times. I always do very well on this fight. It's kind of a DPS, golem. I know it seems like there's a lot of moving, but he doesn't move.
He doesn't move. The running around the spectral things is annoying.
Yeah, but remember your Deadeye mark resets every time you kill something, so as long as your Deadeye mark is off cooldown when that phase starts, like you just go around resetting your Deadeye mark every time.
Yeah.
Alright, so go to your markers, please. I just totally just didn't have a target when I cast that skill. That's good. Everyone's doing a great job putting their toes on that red ring. Alright, we're gonna get Goop here soon. Yep, and make sure we are blasting. Wow, you are blasting their darkness. Good shit. And yeah, on the booty. Not in the bad. And still not in the bad. Blast the boss for a little bit. This boss is definitely dying now that we have quickness through the whole phase. Holy shit. Alright, arrow for everyone except Cedar is, and we can wait for this Joker to get out of the AoE. Don't go to it. Sweet, and on to the next one. Oh, I did not need to bring my extra immobilize.
Ah, darkness, why are you there?
Alright, we definitely do not need to worry about darknesses anymore. The only thing maybe we would need to worry about them for would be if, when we get this next goop, if there's any behind where we are. Oh, that's the egg that I just totally ignored. But everyone avoided them. We have a ghost. Little friend, there are 2 orbs right behind me. Go get them. We lost the ghost. Okay, so there's an orb behind us. Spectral darkness, rather. Kill the darkness. Don't melee it. Back to the group. Okay, you got yourself ghosted, Azenda. Like, you meleeed it. You stood in the circle. You don't stand in the circle. That's what you're not meant to do. We have eggs.
Shit.
Alright, and just kill the boss. Boss is done. Oh my god, is this boss not dying? Okay.
No!
We're like 1%.
Yeah. So, not gonna point fingers, but a couple of people were doing 10% of their damage for like quite a long time there. So this is why it's super important. Wait, we did actually kill it. Oh my god.
We killed it, but we all died. It was interesting.
Yeah, that happens occasionally. So just make sure you are not getting ghosted, and if you are, you immediately notice that and you go and you clear your ghost, because otherwise that happens. And if our DPS was even a fraction lower, yeah, that would have been a wipe. Yeah, there's a little ghost icon above your
It
head.
was on top of your head, little friend.
Yep. I did say that. I did. I promise.
The commander did call out to you.
But even like in the explanation beforehand, I was like, you get a little ghost in a square above your head. Alright, everybody, we're gonna look towards circle and we're gonna pick another screenie. We are big screenshot enjoyers here.
You're gonna send it later. Hang on, wait for my
Yeah, we'll post all the screenshots in general afterwards. Okay, someone is just like trolling us with a nature spirit. I like it. That's good. Alright, so now we are going to Sabbatha. That's okay, Katara. Do you want to try do a pull before we have a break? See if
Oh,
we
no.
one pull it?
Oh no. How am I even standing here?
Oh no, my brain.
Alright, so everybody follow me.
This is so sad. Okay.
Oh no. Okay.
I missed the platform and then could not get back
I
up. So I'm
actually
gonna...
did that on the last one. Everyone laughing.
It's a good chance to mess with my inventory, so that works.
After we out of combat over here. Alright, you know what? Everyone just GG.
Sorry.
Much quicker to just do this. Yep. Big brain moment.
Okay, not missing the platforms.
Theaters? I mean, you don't have to do the pre-event because you already know what it is, but you did respawn. Nice. Alright, we don't need to kill any of the sappers, we can just run past all the sappers. They are literally just here to show you the yellow bomb mechanic.
That you throw at things?
Yes. So the mechanic, I'll explain it to you like entirely when we get up to the top here. We are just killing these bandits. You can see we're filling a bar at the top right of your screen there.
Oh.
You actually need to kill a certain number of bandits.
Everyone's running. Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to kill all of them, but you need to kill most of them. Leave the healers to just deal with those, it's fine. Alright, we can probably leave that one there. Okie dokie. So, if you know this next fight, you can go ahead and yeet yourself. If you do not know the next fight, if you're new here, just hang out with me, please.
Are we still killing bandits?
Yep. This sapper up here, this one's invulnerable, so don't worry about that. Alright, so, everyone... Oh wait,
Yes,
if
too.
you have not done this raid before, please come off the platform. If you've done it before, you are good to be yeet. Be yoked. Okay. So, do you all who are Queen and Azindor, do you both know what I mean when I say special action key?
Yes.
So that is basically essential during this fight, and if you can't use it easily in the middle of the fight, you're going to need to rebind it to something that you can use easily in the middle of the fight. It's very, very important. So the way it works is basically when you get the bomb, it's a ground targeted skill that you can toss, and if you toss it at one of these things, whoever's standing on that gets yeeted to a predetermined location. So next time... Yeah, the whole platform with the marker on it. So next time one of you gains the special action key, you are going to yeeteth yourself across. Thank you, Clay.
So you just do it to yourself. Does it damage people?
It damages you if you don't have the raid mastery for it. Yep, so as indoor you can go,
Just one more
or you can just both
confirmation
go.
of how great
I tend to try and get everyone to do it one at a time, but I'm going to trust that you can figure it out on the fly. It's not that hard. It's just nice for everyone to have a go with it. Okay, so
replenishing.
yeah, you get a little boop boop sound that lets you know that you've got it.
Drop your weapons.
Okay, so we are at Sabbatha. This is the last boss. Kataro needs to go soon, so we are going to do a pull. I'm going to try and quickly explain the boss, and then we're going to do a pull and see if we can kill it first try. Because after that, Kataro is going to have to leave, and we're going to have to fill this spot. So, the first thing that we're going to need to sort out is we're going to need 4 volunteers to go and kill cannons. You volunteer for North. Thank you, Avara. And we're going to get 2 more. I mean, 3
What's
more.
killing cannons entail?
So basically,
needs to
every
be
now and
damage.
then, yeah, it's just damage. Every now and then, I basically call out your marker, the marker that I put above your head, and you go and you stand on the platform that is your marker, and then someone throws a bomb at you that yeets you to your platform.
Yeah.
Cool. And I need.
I'll give it a go if I need one.
more. Yep, I need 1 more. Yeah, we'll have you do the last one. Sure, Claire. Appreciate it. Okay, I will flat kite. So the main, let's just quickly go over the main mechanics that'll wipe people so we can just get into doing some pulls. So the main mechanic that will wipe us here is probably going to be the timed bombs. So these are going to stick to a player. You'll see it on me when we start the fight if you let me run out first. The giant AoE, you get like a bunch of different things telling you you've got it stuck to you. You get a little icon above your head, you get red text in the center of your screen, you get sound in your ears, you get like shimmering yellow around the edge of your screen and shit. Like there's so many things to let you know that you have this, because in like 5 seconds, you're going to like down the entire party if you haven't moved away from everyone. So very important to move off the party if you get that bomb. It's always placed on the closest player to the boss, so make sure you aren't the closest player to the boss if you don't want to deal with that mechanic. Yes, yeah. And the other one that I will be dealing with is the flak. That is the farthest player mechanic. Basically, I'll just be standing off the group, making sure that she doesn't shoot at you with the fiery puddles. And other than that, we are going to stack super duper tight to avoid the flame wall. The flame wall attack will instantly murder you, and you cannot avoid it. You must move around the boss and avoid it that way. You can't dodge it, you can't block it. You can invuln it, but none of you have access to invuln. But yeah, I think that's probably going to have to be it for Kataro's sake. So we'll do a pull, and if it's really clear that that wasn't enough and everybody just immediately feeds, Kataro can head off and we'll do some slightly more detailed explanations. So when we start the fight, it's extremely important everyone runs to the arrow side of the boss and stacks very, very tight. Our prerogative for this fight is going to be stacking super tight and moving around and putting our backs to whichever the next cannon marker is, and I'll let you all know where we want to put our backs, like constantly. Alright, as soon as we have Avara and Little Friend readied up, we will do some pulls.
Apologies.
Oh, you're all good. Still waiting on Little Friend, that's good. First pull, let's go. Hey, it was first pull on the last group. This isn't really a first pull on a training run kind of boss, not gonna lie. The other bosses very much are, because you can kind of just get carried by good healers and good tanks. But this fight is very much like you will actually have to do mechanics, all of you. Alright, Little Friend, are you present? Are you present? We are waiting on you, and we have a friend who needs to get going. Hello?
Are they there?
They're like way back here.
Oh no.
Did they say something?
Did they
Notice
crash?
anything. Very much look like a player who is like crashed.
Oh no.
They've possibly crashed.
Will stun break work on Zen?
Come here.
Okay, well, we're just gonna do a pull.
Let's try it, one player down.
That's fine. It's not a huge deal. Alright, let's go.
Hey.
Make sure you get onto the platform real quick.
Aha.
Oh, somebody else got the bomb. Alright. So everybody stack up nice and tight on the
Oh, that's not the button I
arrow
wanted.
side. Careful of those bombs, gamers. Those are probably the worst mechanic to fail. Alright, arrow, get ready. We're going to step left off of a flame wall soon. No, I said get ready. I didn't say go. We're going to step left off of this flame wall, and now you go to your marker. And now you got the bomb, so you can actually yeet yourself. That doesn't happen much. Alright, backs to circle, please, everybody. Oh, and did you die to the flame wall there?
I have the bomb.
That's fine. I'm not saying that you need to throw it anyway, so don't worry about it.
Okay.
Alright, circle, go to your marker. Oh, wait. We don't have circle? Wait, little friend? Was little friend circle? I think little friend was circle.
Nah, it was me, and I'm currently dead.
Oh, okay. We'll just reset here.
Okay.
Sorry, I had a person walk up behind me and talk to me, and
Oh yeah, that'll do it. Doesn't take much sometimes there.
it really doesn't. I'm like, ah.
It's alright.
I did die to fire.
Useless. What do
Alright,
I
let's
pay
go.
you for? Prepare the cages. We've got some business.
This is the bomb. You get the bomb, run it off the group, or we die. Alright, get ready to step left off of the arrow. Step left. And arrow, go to your marker, please. Everybody get ready to toss. Toss for arrow. Toss for arrow.
Shoot.
Alright,
Oh,
that is a GG, gamers. So you just didn't
Oh, I'm sorry.
didn't throw it. You gotta throw
I'm
it.
sorry. My fault.
Okay.
Oh no.
You just gotta throw it.
Yep, I pressed G instead of the special action key.
Right, so if the person on the thing doesn't get thrown, they get firewalled. That's
Well, no. They can actually try to avoid the firewall and not just stand there and look at it come and kill them. That is a thing. Movement is like preserving your life is generally good. Alright, come on everyone. I must say I used to get people killed a lot more often when I started leading this. Generally pretty good at it now. Alright, make sure we are all stacked on the arrow side of the boss in a nice neat line. Yeah. Only reason you are leaving is to drop off one of those bombs. Perfect. And get ready for step left gaming, everybody. Someone is off at a really crazy angle there. Please don't do that. Alright, arrow, go to your marker. Get ready to toss for arrow, please.
Arrow, arrow, arrow.
Okay, that's a GG. Everybody GG. We're gonna keep drilling this until we get it right, people.
Okay.
arrows behind us from where we stood at the start. That's the intentional standing position.
Like, we are literally standing with our backs to the first one every single time. Like, well, actually, we will always stand with our backs to the next place we are throwing to. That's part of the reason that we do it this way.
Yes. Apologies.
Oh, it's okay. Don't be apologizing. Like, you're learning. It's okay. Everyone learns at different paces. And look, we have little friend back now. We know what we're doing. We're going. We gaming.
Little friend may have missed the explanation, so.
Little friend has done this raid with me before.
Okay, that's good then.
And if I'm wrong, sorry, little friend. I'm gonna be pretty wild, dude. Alright, get ready for step left gaming, please. I'd like to engage step left protocol. Again, make sure you're not off at any weird angles. You should all be in a line. And arrow, go to your marker. Everyone get ready to toss. Alright, we have a bomb. Toss for arrow, please. Nice.
Okay.
Good. Weird. Easy. Back to circle now. Run those bombs off the group gamers. They will end our run. And then Kotaro is going to leave us, and we'll all be sad. Alright, have a lack ready. Alright, circle. You are up. Where you go. And we should have a bomb circle here, everybody. Oh, look, I have it.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is the first of the lieutenants. Kernan kind of doesn't matter. They kind of don't do anything. They do quite a lot of damage if you stand in their AoEs, but you can just, like, not do that. So Heart is in about 10 seconds. We are fear blasting on this lieutenant, though. Get ready to toss for Heart, gamers. If you do not toss for Heart, they are going to die. Toss for Heart. Alright, good job. They didn't die. It was all your fault. Fault isn't quite the right word, is it? Sounds a bit negative. Okay, somebody got a flame wall. That's unfortunate.
Okay, I got yeeted mid gliding back by the sniper. That's extremely
That
sad.
Oh my god, my cat is using my bat as a scratching post.
Oh dear. Square is up. Square go. Alright. Toss for square, please. Chaos. Absolute fucking chaos. Okay, arrow side, everyone. We should be on arrow side now.
Okay.
Avoid this flame wall, and once it is past arrow, we are now arrow side. Arrow, you are go. Yeah, sure.
Does anyone want to be circle for the next round? Because I am currently dead.
I think little friend is going to be circle from here on out.
Alrighty.
Good job, Cedar is. Love to see it. And we are putting our backs to Heart now, everybody.
Going. Should I go soon?
No, not yet. Plenty of time.
Okay.
Boss is going to run away in a moment here. And now you can go. Bonus points, you are totally safe from any flame wall. Break this break bar or we die. Good job, everyone. There will be another break bar that we will also need to break or we die. Get ready for it. We'll be a wee way off. There it is, break break bar or we die. Good job. And after the flame wall has passed circle, little friend, go to circle, please. So little friend, go. We'll have a bomb for you in a moment. And toss the little friend. Hell yeah. Easy,
Got
easy.
it. Yeah.
Okay, so next is square. So everyone back to square. And bomb on group, 2 bombs on the group. We'll get 2 at a time now. And square, you can go. We'll have a bomb for you here in a moment. There's gonna be someone in the group. Here we go. Somebody got it. I know. I like heard her say the burn thing before she actually said it. Fight is getting to me. Okay, arrow is going to be in about 10 seconds. So you may go, arrow. We'll have a bomb for you in a moment. Here's that bomb, there it is. Missed. Oh no. It's not the end of the world. No, it looked like they missed on
They
your
got
screen.
they got thrown. Don't worry.
That's a very, very common bug. Don't worry about it. I always look at my map. It's a little bit better with updating. I get this heavy bomb. Somebody? Anybody? Okay, cool. So we are probably just going to ignore cannons for the time being. I will send someone to a cannon after the bosses come back and we've had a flame wall. And it's nice and safe. But our platform has so much HP right now. This flame wall is coming. Don't die to flame wall. Don't worry about the yellow bomb. It doesn't hurt us. And Heart, you can go. We have a bomb or heart here. Here it is. Here's the bomb. Boop. So the reason that I'm sending someone is not because I'm worried that our platform is going to die. It just reduces the visual noise. Means that there are less circles on the platform. It's a little bit easier for the newer players. Because those bombs that did not get run off the group just then, those are the thing that will wipe us at this point. Not being able to see them is pretty bad.
Understood.
Where'd the flame wall? Okay. I think we kill him this boss. Ooh, not if you did that.
Oh no. Reviving.
Fine. Not even close. 2%. I like how Little Friend was running towards the group with that bomb. That was
Yay!
that was a choice.
All right, people. Listen
Good
I
job,
would love
everybody.
it.
more to this situation than we thought. These bandits were protecting something.
Yeah, I
We
got
need to
shot
find
mid
out.
flying back that downed me, and then I just died.
I've
Like,
I've
just dang it.
joking with Friend, don't worry.
worry.
Yeah, no, the snipers they can be pretty spooky sometimes. So we are looking towards circle, posing in front of the boss, and yeah, taking our last screenshot. Well,
Thank you.
oh, thank you. Thank you all. You all did super fantastic. So for reference, how many of you were new to this raid? Drop an X in chat. We had 3 people who were new to the raid. And like, how many of you consider yourselves experienced at this raid? X's in chat. Lol. That's a good answer. Not X.
Play, what do you mean, I think?
Well, so there you go. We had a pretty great group. I think some of you might be a little bit more experienced than you feel that you are. Some pretty good play in here. Like DPS isn't the be all and end all.
I also
We
think my DPS is a bit sus, but anyway.
we are gonna go and grab this last chest here.
Okay.
Was your DPS?
What do we
sus?
do
you
with
wanna
these
know?
things?
So those are commonly called KP or kill proof. And you basically hold on to them and link them to people to say, hey, I have killed the boss enough times to get this many of these. Or you can just do what I do and you can just delete them because fuck that noise. Most groups in NA are not going to ask for KP these days anyway. So don't even worry about that.
I can only do an NA if they're happy to run it at like 3 AM in the morning.
I mean, you are on the NA server, is what I mean. So you probably don't have to worry about it because it's not really part of the culture over here as much.
Right.
You'll see it occasionally, but it's usually the EU server that is a bit more gatekeepy.
Oh,
about
this
it.
is an actual chef's what? Okay.
Oh
Well, yeah, you can actually cook there. I don't know why, but you can also. I don't know how many of you know this, but you can actually just go straight to Wing 2 through this portal here.
If you can cook there, you
Oh.
probably have access to the bank. Oh my god, you
Yes,
do.
you do. Yeah. I think part of the reason they put that there is so that people could cook food and then be buffed when they went into Wing 2.
Maybe, yeah.
Because raid wings originally weren't what we think of them as today. They were originally sort of touted as being a storyline amongst raids. So the first wing of the game would actually be 1 through